Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It is good to be back. Got a good one for you today. Big show today. Navarrete and Oscar Valdez part 2, the rematch. Going to be a really good fight, just like the first one. Before we get into that, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog on all forms of social media. The Boxing Bookie comes at you every single major fight, so you have to consistently make money betting on the sport of boxing. The bookies, the odds makers, they don't know what they're doing. I do. I'm going to show you how to consistently, sorry about that, make money betting on the sport of boxing. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. You already got the first lock of the week yesterday. Going to send y'all another lock of the week today. Y'all is going to get 2 locks for this week. That's 2 locks this week. Double the money, because last week was slow. We didn't really like last week, so we're going to give you 2 locks this week. It's a good one. First one's out. Also, after you sign up for the Patreon, get the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known universe, head on over to carnivorebar.com, why don't you? Get the nutrition of a steak and the convenience of a snack. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-fed beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel, autonomy, and freedom back. That's carnivorebar.com using promo code BOXING to save 10%. Use promo code BOXING to save 10%. Also, subscribe to our other channel, Texas Boxing Scene, on YouTube. All proceeds go to autism research and recovery. All right, let's get into today's show. The first fight between Navarrete and Valdez was classic barn burner, typical Mexican on Mexican brutality. Really high level fight. Really fun fight. The rematch is going to be excellent, so I'm into the rematch. It's going to be entertaining, if nothing else. I mean, it can't miss from that standpoint. Manuel Navarrete, a little wild. He is what he is. You make a list of this guy: pressure fighter, relentless, dangerous. He checks so many boxes, and he has so many flaws. And he's a little wild. He's slow and sloppy. He leaves his jab out there. Needs to pull it back. He leaves himself open to be countered. He puts his combinations together, and the volume is just relentless. The punches of the combinations of 4 or more punches, really, really impressive. Slow, wild. You need to time him and work on the inside on him. He wants to kind of work on the outside in and then get on the inside. His defense is his offense in many, many ways. Poor footwork. He crosses his feet. Got great endurance, and he's relentless. He's just one of those guys. What he does, he's a master at, but his flaws are plentiful. Can you capitalize on his flaws? I don't know. It's not going to be an easy thing to do. Poor footwork, crosses his feet. He was fighting out of his weight class. This is more his style. He leaves himself so wide open to be countered, but so damn hard. He's so damn hard to stay in with. He's going to outwork you. If you try to get away from him, he's just right back. He's so long. He's right back in your chest, just pounding away. Great power, great volume. Throws from all angles. But he's a slow-plodding fighter. Every pro, there's a con. It's just, can you expose it or do you succumb to it? It's a lot to take. Relentless with his pressure. Good pop, and he's easy to hit. It's just, like I said, every positive we go, we know what Valdez is. That's what I'm going to say. A relentless volume puncher with pop, and he's easy to count. He's easy to tag, and he's there to be hit. And if you can stand up to it, if you can endure it, he can be had. But the task is really, really daunting. It's almost impossible. Very few can do it. The question is, can Valdez do it? Valdez gets hit a lot too, so I'm going to say no. A decent athlete. He's the better boxer here. He needs to be able to close the distance. He needs to get on the inside and close the range and keep working. Great pop. He's got that great left hook. He's got great timing on it. Great timing on the left hook. He's got great timing on all the shots. He's the better boxer in the ring, obviously. He relies too much on one shot at a time. I want to see him throw in more combinations. I'm not asking him to be Navarrete, but I want to see more combinations. Too much one-punch counter, one-punch loading up. He loads up on his shots. He's defensively responsible, but he still gets hit a lot. he's got decent head movement. He's got a nice, quick, stiff jab. Throws in pretty good volume himself. Durable guy. He's not effective going backwards, so he can't do that. He's got to stand in, so this is going to be an entertaining fight. You got two guys pushing forward. It won't work with him going backwards. He fights to the level of his opponent. This is a big fight, so he's going to fight well, but he does fight down to his opponents when he's given that opportunity. Good power. He's explosive. He loads up. He commits to every shot. He throws hard, heavy shots. I think he overcommits at times. He doesn't need to do that. His power is good enough. He doesn't need to overload on everything. He's got movement. He can make you miss. Too often he's just willing to sit in and trade, and that's not the blueprint. That's not the path to victory. At least he's got to stand the inside, but he's got to move a little bit. He's got to move his head. He's got to circle. Circle. Don't get pushed backwards and don't get caught. It's a very hard fight for him to win. He's got to be perfect nearly for him to win this fight. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the book. To me, all we have right now is the money line. This is an easy bet. Navarrete, minus 240. Let's get rid of Wong. One times bet. 41.66. Easy bet. When the props come out, let's go over to the props. Let's take a look at the props. But I like this bet. Minus 240, $100 bet, 41.66. This is even something you can build a parlay around. I like Navarrete to win. Like I said, Valdez has got to be perfect to win this fight. Or Navarrete's got to age out. I don't think either of those things are going to happen. Navarrete's got to fade or slow down from all the punishment, or Valdez has to fight perfectly. I don't see either of those things happening. So at minus 240, I like Navarrete on a one-times bet. $100 bet is going to make it 41.66. 41.66. That's the bet. When the props come out, head on over to Patreon. Join the Patreon. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the universe. So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. Just $5 a month. It is, November 29th, 2024. Happy belated Thanksgiving to y'all from Texas to the world. Thank you, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.